How's everyone doing tonight? Huh. Kind of should put this on this side. I can't do that. Just rearrange that a little. Perfect. Alright, who's ready for some fun mods tonight, alright? We'll do some more PBR testing with Halo 2 Anniversary assets. And I've got Master Chief in. And it's going to be great, hopefully. I'll show you guys here in a minute. But we need to acquire... I want to do the SMG. Oh, that's not what I want. There we go. Alright, so we need Halo 2 Anniversary, and we're going to need some single player. So I'm going to do the SMG. Let's hope this isn't too complicated. Shouldn't be. This says it's rigged. Is it though? Alright, cool. Let's download. Alright, sorry guys, just getting to your message. You have a question, Vood. Do you think the Cursed series will ever move to different games? I'm sure if Inferno wants to, he could, but I feel like he's got a lot more other creative ideas he's probably going to work on first before he does any Cursed Halo 2 or Halo 3. Yeah, man. What the fuck? Crazy, right? Alright, let's get the show on the road, shall we? I think we're ready. I'm not sure. Alright, just let me know if you guys can't see anything funky or if there's anything that's not looking too good. But anyways, here's Halo 2 Anniversary Master Chief. He's in, looking ready to go. I've spent too much time trying to go back and forth between cutscenes and gameplay, and it's looking pretty good. Now, I know the coloring doesn't always look 100% like what Halo 2 Anniversary is, but the asset, it really, there's not a lot of pictures online that are consistent, but I've found this method that I've used for the shaders to be pretty consistent. But yeah, we got this in. It's working. Got nice reflections on the armor. And this is all PBR, by the way. This is using the PBR Halo 3 shader. Some of you don't know, I wrote a guide recently, and I have released it on the C20 website, which is the documentation, unofficial documentation for the Halo mod tools. And you can now pretty much, with little to no issues, port metallic roughness PBR assets over from modern engines into Halo 3 with this guide. So it's pretty cool, and hopefully people will take advantage of it and make some cool stuff. This engine's pretty robust, being built for the 360 over 15 years ago, so just be smart with what you throw in, but you can do some pretty good stuff. But yeah, no, I'm really happy about this and how this has turned out. And we'll load up on a couple other maps. This map is particularly a little darker in terms of color, so he'll look a little darker than normal Halo 2 Anniversary. That's fine. But in cutscenes, I mean, he looks phenomenal. So we will load up good old-fashioned Waste. And I'll show you guys the shader here in a second. Actually, I should probably move over the window. But in the meantime, we need to open Blender, because tonight we're going to use my new method on the SMG. So hopefully we can make this look good, and I'll be walking through the process of the texture conversion, and you all can check it out. And Sam's, I know people have asked for the Halo 2 Anniversary Arbiter. Definitely on the list. I just hate rigging so much. I really do. So, alright. Blender. Alright. Let's go to AMF. And go to maps. And we'll go to 3. FP. So right now we're just going to focus on the first person model. And this is the original Halo 3 asset of the SMG. And we're going to need this for vertex groups and markers. So we can port the gun to Halo 3 without too much issue. Good to hear, Sams. Alright, let's see. That didn't load yet. Okay, so we now need to import. Did my textures now load? No. What is it? Download. There we go. Just download some textures that we need, and I'll go over them as much as I can while streaming, because obviously it's a little difficult when you're in the zone, but hopefully I can answer any questions anybody has. Okay, Sams, good luck with that. Alright, game time. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to import the model we downloaded. Rigged. I don't know how big this is going to be. Oh, okay, that's fine. I'll do that. Okay, so we got different sections. Good. Right, so I'm just going to scale this down. Just match it. Might not be as one-to-one, but let's certainly try. I think that'll be all right. Just center the model a little more. And there we go. Okay, so we want to delete the armature and we want to remove everything from this, but we want to clear the parent, but we just want to keep the transform so everything stays the same size, and then we're going to apply the object's scale at deltas so we don't mess up any of the animations. And then we're just going to delete the old heart. I'm going to take a look here at the vertex groups. I have a root, I have an ammo clip, and a stock. Not entirely sure what we got. Okay, so we do have a stock. I'm going to hide these right here. So, vertex groups, in case anybody doesn't know, this is generally for animations. What bone moves what part of the mesh. So if I unselect everything and just select the stock, you can see the back part is the only part selected. So that's what's animated there. Magazines on the side, that's separate. We have a charging handle, which is right over here on this side. And then we have the gun. And what's great, it seems, is this other weapon is pretty much separated into the parts we need. So, see this right here, it's the gun. And I think this should be relatively... I'm not, you know what, I'm not going to screw myself over with how I talk about this, so let's just get this done. Alright, so this is gun. Just change that to that. And this is, what do I call this? This is the magazine. Okay. And then the stock. Alright, cool. Alright. One more thing that I want to do. Just make sure we don't have any crazy... Yep, there we go. Perfect. Merge by distance. I'm going to change this to 0.01. There we go. And then face shade smooth. Yep, Xander, trying to get the YouTube back. I've been very busy at the moment, but we'll make some cool stuff. Alright, so go back, clean up, merge by distance, move some extra vertices, face, shade smooth. And then go to here, just go here, mesh, clean up, merge by distance. Alright, this should be okay. And if we go into pose mode, we select a bone, you can see the parts move that we want to move. I have a charging handle on this mesh, that's okay. Cool beans. Alright, now we're just going to export. Go to our H3EK folder, go to data, go to your personal folder, objects, weapons, rifle. I'm just going to type in H2A SMG, and I'm going to make a render folder. There we go, call it H2A SMG. We want to take off use edge split, and also export hidden geometry. Boom. Alright, so as you can see, it exported successfully. I'm going to go over here, and we're going to go browse for that weapon we just made. So back in our data folder, under rifle, and just select the root H2A SMG folder with the render model folder not selected. And we're going to import model and see if it imports fine. It's got a lot of duplicate triangles. Hopefully that won't be too bad, but it did import, so let's check it out. How hard is it to learn Blender? I've been using Maya for 2 years for university. It just depends on the groups you're around. Honestly, I would surround yourself with some friends that really know Blender and get in some video calls with them and try to do what you would do in Maya, or at least try to make what you want, and they can go along the way and help you. That's how I learned. Really, I learned Blender through Halo modding mostly, and just the tips and tricks the community has taught me that I've learned through chats, video calls, voice chats. It's pretty cool, and videos. So this can be fun, I think, when learning new programs. Alright, but what we need to get focused here. Alright, so we need to go back. Alright, so cheats, we're going to drop at the SMG. Okay, so we have the regular SMG from Halo 3. Alright, so let's go to refresh our Gorilla. And we'll go to H2A SMG, so that's there. We'll go all the way down to rifle weapons and SMG. Go to the weapon tag. This is what all the weapon values are stored for the gun. We want to go for the first person section for Master Chief, because since we really just are using Master Chief right now. And we'll go to weapons, rifle, to SMG, SMG render model. Save. Go back to Gorilla. There we go. Looking kinda tiny though, if I do say so myself. So we gotta fix that. I don't know why it is so tiny. Apply all transfer. Oh! What in God's name? Where'd it go? Oh my goodness gracious. That's so small. Let's see, object. Let's do this. Let's do this clear parenting real quick. Keep transform. I will do object, apply, all transforms. Why are you doing this? Why are you so teeny tiny? God. Really? That's kind of dumb. Thanks. Okay. I'll import the model again. Oh, all right. Yeah. It's close enough, right? Yeah, I'll do fine. I'll do just dandy. Perfect. So now that should be dandy. Go in here. Armature deform. Here, this is gun. This is magazine. And stock. Delete this hierarchy right here. Go here, mesh, clean up, merge by distance. It's just the little things that kind of you have to go back and fix because it's just not going to look the way you want it. And when I'm doing this merge by distance is you'll notice a number down there where it says remove 57 vertices. Sometimes you're going to have, when ripping from modeling programs, and especially some Halo extraction programs, is that the models have a little extra geo that they shouldn't really have, and you might have some seams in the mesh where the normals won't align properly. So this helps kind of clean up that extra detail that we don't need. Sorry, just catching up on chat. Add the light rifle. Toggle N. I thought I applied transforms right, but you know, what are you gonna do? Alright, let's export it. And then re-import again. What? Come on now. What are you doing? Oh, you know what it is? I think it's the barrel. Maybe it's just tiny. Maybe. SMG difficulties. Oh, you know what? Real quick, actually, let's just do that. I wonder if I need to merge the mesh though. Oop. All those errors. Well, we got rid of all the errors. Now we just need to get. Alrighty. I want to be crazy. Let's be crazy. There we go. All one mesh. Kind of a stupid idea. What if I just assign the stock to the gun? To the gun. There we go. Cool. Now we're good. Now. Okay. There we go. So what we've done now is we finally have brought everything together. And it look cool. And it does kind of look tiny though. Maybe we should just scale it up a little. The SMG maybe is just really that small. It's small. I'm gonna just raise it up. You raise me up. The color looks weird. Well, yeah, it looks weird. And then the texture on it. Okay. Let's try this. Looks like cake's here in the show. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's in the... Well, I can't really tell. Nope. Don't want to save you yet. Haha. Look at that. Just gotta move the marker, that's all. Yeah, the battle rifle would be pretty cool to do. I'm just not a fan of how the battle rifle looks in first person in Halo 3. Like, at least Oh, what is happening? What is happening, dude? Just a lot of importing. Mm-hmm. Do you know bananas share 60% of DNA with humans? That means I'm definitely a banana. I think this looks good for now. Alright. So let's do some shaders. So we need to go in here. Alright, well I'm going to save this first. Actually. Mr. Potter. There we go. And this instead of material 1, we're just going to call it H2A SMG with the good old precision flag. Now, if you can see right here on where the mouse cursor is, the material name, I put an end parentheses. That's extremely important if you're doing high detail models, because Halo 3's engine will try to merge vertices to kind of make a more optimized model, and you're gonna get something that looks like super crushed if you don't, and you have jagged lines everywhere. So just letting you know. Came here thanks to Rejected Shotgun. He's even live streaming right now. Oh, cool. Tell Rejected I said thanks for shouting me out, if that's what he did. You guys should check him out too. He's doing some great stuff. Got some Halo mods. Big old fun thing. So let's see. Did I export that? I don't think I did. I don't think so. Yeah, it pretty much does, doesn't it? Okay. So, let's go back to tool. We can replace it in third person as well. It's probably a good idea. See, I don't know if it's gonna look good in third person, but all right. Well, I guess that'll do just dandy. We can work from here. Does it go on the hip? Oh, it doesn't even go on the hip. Oh, it's because we don't have what's it called set up. That's okay. All right. So obviously we got rainbow texture on there. What's going on? Well, that means we don't have a material assigned to an engine, so we don't have a shader. So first things first, we're going to need to make a shader. So I will go back to Trusty Gorilla. I'm going to go to right here, Windows Explorer, and we're going to go to make a shaders folder. And I'm going to copy my Halo 2 Anniversary shaders that I already have. So we're going to go to let's go to the chest, copy that, go here, and we'll do H2A SMG, and then do an import real quick. As you can see, it found the shader. We go back in, and boom. But that's the wrong texture. We gotta do some texture work. This is what's gonna take a little bit of time. Oh. Yes. I know, Chip, you love those fingers. Is this your fave map for weapon testing? This map in general, I do mainly for shading, because Waste, or also known as the Arc, has a lot of white bounce from lighting. So the sand is very white and bright, and a kind of a neutral, even color. And so with the baked lighting, you kind of get something that it's kind of like a neutral ground of what your mesh and item will look like with shading. And I kind of use that just to go back and forth and see what it'll look like. Alright. So yeah, as you can see, it's pretty swanky. And let's go back up to this, refresh, open the shader, and we're just going to clear out all the textures I had for other object, and there we go. Now we have a base shader to work with. Now, and if you weren't here for the beginning of the stream, I basically talked about how I wrote a PBR guide for Halo 3, so you can convert your assets. But Halo 2 Anniversary single player is not metallic roughness. It's actually colored specular PBR. And at first you're thinking, okay, perfect, that works fine. Halo 3 already uses specular. Not so fast. Halo 3 uses grayscale specular, not colored specular. So we have to do some extra work, and we also have to add some extra textures elsewhere. So let's go and open up Photoshop. And we are going to go to, let's see. I want to do, I want to grab my textures. We want to go to, first we need to do, we have our shaders folder. We need to go to, we got to go to data folder, and we got to make a bitmaps folder so we can import the textures. My eyes are getting blurred because of these contacts. This is great. So you make a bitmaps folder where your gun is. Oh, go back. And I'm going to just drag all these textures in that I downloaded for. And these are the textures directly from Halo 2 Anniversary, provided by the Halo Archive server. So, where are we going to start first? Well, here we go. This is the defuse. Now, just going to load the specular. Pretty cool. I'm trying to remember now. This is the alpha channel. This uses what? What is that? That's roughness. Oh no, that's smoothness. So in Halo, in colored specular PBR, at least for Halo 2 Anniversary, if you can see right here on the right side, we have the channels of this specular texture broken up. And you have your red channel, green channel, blue channel. But we also have this extra alpha channel. And this is important for the engines that it goes in, because some of these engines are basically looking for that alpha channel for either roughness, metallic, smoothness, AO. It all depends on how the graphics programmers want it, the engine and the shader programmers want it. Everything set up. So for Halo 2 Anniversary, it's smoothness. So we have to take this and invert it for our PBR conversion. Now I just want to make sure real quick when doing this. I'll go back to my Master Chief, because I kind of forgot in 2 nights. Let's see here. So in arms specra. Excuse me. Okay. That doesn't tell much. That's brilliant. Where did I put? Oh, right. It's in not Unity renders, Unity projects. I gotta go fishing for the source files, because I put them in this Unity project when I was doing all this fun Unity stuff. And here's the textures. So we're gonna look at the colored specular for, what is this? We have the hand, which is probably number 1. And you can see this is kind of like transparent for some reason, so we have to extract that layer mask from transparency. You can see that's it right there. That looks like the leg, so we need to go open up the leg. The leg. Okay. So a good example of what we're trying to do Hey, kitty. Anyways, sorry, get distracted. We have to take this colored specular texture setup, and we have to make it work with metallic roughness. And it's not going to be straight metallic. Unfortunately, I don't really have a good way of setting up the metallic at the moment, so I'm kind of cheating and using the red channel of the specular. But you do get the smoothness, which is what Halo 2 Anniversary uses, but the opposite of smoothness is roughness, which is exactly what we need. And to do that, you just invert the color. You invert the texture. That's as simple as that. So I just wanted to confirm with this setup for our control map that that's what I did. Okay, so we're going to take this, we're going to copy it so we can extract it. Go here and put it there, and then we're going to go here and delete this. There we go. So now we're left with the specular. This is the colored specular. So we're going to go save as, we're going to go TIFF, and we're going to do H2A, SMG, colored spec. Perfect. And then we're also going to go to, ooh, what do we got here? We have a fun texture. Fun texture. Let's see, do I have anything in this? No. I assume this is like an alpha blend. I'll have to look at how that's not specular. What is that? It's a decal, so that would be whatever. We'll just put it in. This is our diffuse. Save. Correctamundo. Halo Infinite Weapons mod for Halo 3 looks insane. Yeah. So that's done. And then we need to grab another map, which should be ready to rumble. This should be DirectX already, I think. It doesn't look right. We'll know. Maybe. Just save a Z-bomb. Close that. But we have one more texture to make. We're not done yet. We have to make a control map. So, we are going to go to our specular here. We're going to grab this smoothness texture. We're going to go to a new texture. We're going to go to green and we're going to get Control I. So that's inverted. And then we'll go back to the specular. I'm going to go open the original and go to the red channel, grab that. And that's going to be kind of our fake specular. And there you go. That's going to be our control map. It has everything we need. If you haven't read the guide yet, this is essentially what tells Halo 3 what's shiny and what's not. So color pink, reflective and shiny. Color blue, either a glossy shine, or glossy matte finish, or a very rough, flat texture. So you can see right here in the texture, the wear around the barrel and the gun itself is bright pink. So that should be scratches. That should be reflective, because when paint is scratched, painted metal is scratched, it's going to reveal the under layer, the base pure metal. So we want that. And we're just going to save this. We're going to go here, and we're just going to call this control. Now we got to import everything. So we're going to go back here, and you're going to find your folder for your textures, and you go to bitmaps, and you've got your bitmaps right here. Import bitmaps. And this is going to run through everything. And there you go. Alright, so now back into Gorilla. We've got our setup here. We got to set up the textures. So let's go and put the diffuse in. That's already there for us waiting. And I'm gonna hit save. And look, there you go. You've already got the color in. Looks good. Looks very wow, very wow. I couldn't find where. Let's see, what does that say right there? Caliber. I have no idea what that is on the gun. Huh. Probably do an alpha blend. Let's see what that looks like. Does that look good? I don't see where the heck that other thing could be. Oh, no. Anyways, for now, about the custom model tutorial. Does that apply to weapon and vehicle models? Yes and no, it does, but there's a lot more to it, and it goes there's much more niche things for either weapons and vehicles. And the basic model tutorial I gave was just to show how to set things up to even import properly. So we have our base diffuse right here. This is what it's supposed to look like. This is our main color. But now we gotta add reflections. We gotta make sure we tell the game, hey, this is what should be shiny. This isn't what shouldn't be shiny. First, though, we need to make sure we set our force curve mode to pretty so it doesn't compress, as well as setting a 24-bit color. This will make it look nice. And I'm just gonna make sure we hit save. And we shouldn't have any color compression anymore. Okay, good. Let's go add our normal map, which is Z-bump. Make sure this is all set up. We want to use force best, and we want to use DX9 compressed normals. So we can have quality normal maps, but not huge file sizes. So we'll go in, we'll hit save. And you can see we do have some normal issues. It doesn't seem like this is correct one bit. So we might have to invert the green channel. But we'll get to that in a second. Well, I want to do it now. Bitmaps. Let's go back, go invert the green channel, hit save, and we'll go back and re-import the bump map. Yes, it has an emissive texture. I just haven't set it up yet. I think this looks better, right? Yeah. Not convinced. But for now, it is what it is. But as you can see, it's super glossy. It's like really bright. The game has no idea what isn't supposed to be reflective and what isn't. So we need to go set this up real quick. So we want to go to our material texture tab right here. This is the control map. Put that sucker in. Go here. Make sure we set to pretty and 24-bit. Save. That doesn't look too promising. Yeah, this is definitely all these normals. Whoa. Looks kinda jank. I guess that looks better. Alright, so that's set up. And we got one final thing. We gotta go to our colored spec, but with this, there's something else we gotta do. So, we're gonna choose best, choose pretty, 24-bit color, re-import. Okay, we have to add a usage override. I'm gonna set to gamma 2.0. This kind of makes it a little brighter. And if you look at it now in Engine. Yes, my edits do update in real time. Alright. Yeah. Could be worse. But what it's really lacking is some baked PRT. This adds some fake shutter. Oh man. You need to flip your UVs. I need to flip my UVs. Maybe they shouldn't provide broken models. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Bad PRT. You were doing so well too. Ugh. Well, first things first. I need to go back to... That doesn't really look like it changed much. Or did it? No. Interesting. Very interesting. See you, cake. Gotta flip the normals in the stock. They only gave me one normal map. We do need to add a PRT ignore on that little tiny gap. Or we need to fix something there, because that is whack. That's kind of the... Go back and put the emissive in, and we'll just say file save as, go here, tiff smg loop. Whoa. Do my eyes. Oh man. Three, give it my color, boom. It's not too bad. Just gotta fix that part that just got cooked. Get those normals fixed somehow. I'm whack. Probably could download the blend file too, just to take a look what they set it up as. Alrighty. Whoa! It's so damn bright. What's all these damn textures? Specular. Oh. Kind of curious though what this looks like here. I'm curious to see what... I'm going to do something different. Alright, well. It's the same as H2A Chief. It's the same as H2A Chief. This is the normals are just throwing us off right now. Oh my goodness. Alright, well they're inverting the green channel. Interesting. That's what I did. Maybe I shouldn't emerge as a... Hold on a second. This should look fine, right? Oh God! That probably explains it. Well, could always do this. Oh. Oh, you know, Infinite, just making some good stuff. What are you up to? These are normally screwed up. Eh. Edge split modifier. Yeah. Well, could do that. How are you? Oh, well. I'm great. I'm tired. My eyes are hurting. But I might have to go downstairs and change out my eyeballs. Honestly, I can't tell if that's worse or better. Maybe I just hate this gun. Or we go in the shader settings, go back to the old classic numbers, boom shakalaka. Oh God. Yeah, that's some shitty normal geometry. I don't like it. Oh God. Yeah, that looks terrible. Holy shit, that's terrible. That is pretty terrible. I bet it's even worse on this side. Yep. Yipper dippers. Well, the good thing is that these scratches are definitely metallic. It's just too metallic. The question is, what happens when you pick up 2 SMGs? Oh man, where'd it go? Whatever. Why should I worry? One thing we're going to do here is we're going to make some base math. Standard. We'll do assign all. And we're just going to go here. Because this is just no. We're going to call this the no zone. I'm going to assign that there. And we're going to export. I really don't want to do. Oh, wait. Shoot. We do. Oh, it just looks terrible, man. Oh god. What happened there? It just launched me. Okay, so that's that. And if we export GMS, no. Stop it. What are you doing? I want to go to Gorilla. Go to our model tag. Go here. Go back up. Label is the same. Refresh. The model tag. Alright, so we want shadow receive override. We're going to do add. No PRT shadows at all. Region. What do we call this? Region or permutation? We're going to call this no PRT. Huh. We'll do no PRTs to region. So save that. Go in here. Let's see what this does. Let's see if this fixes this little section here. And would you look at that? No more issues in the middle. 10 out of 10. And might I say, I don't know what it is. I just don't like how goofy it looks, you know? Bring it down. I gotta pull the photo of the SMG, dude. That's pretty much it. It's kind of done. Now the question is, though, if I put this to 4. Whoa! No, thank you. So put this to 4. Let's do 3. Too shiny. I just don't think this colored speck is really changing anything. Yeah, I am. Let's do offset log. See what that does. Well, that certainly makes it more shiny. Might be the trick, though. Might have found the key. Nope. I have an interesting method of doing this. So if we're having trouble getting what I would like out of the specular, I'm going to do a little tomfoolery here. So we're going to actually change it in the texture itself. 2.2. So this should kind of make it look a little better, I think. Although I wonder if I go in here to the red channel and go back to the control. Now let's say I just plop that in there. Ooh, what on me? We shall test. Look at that. Scratches are scratches. Now the real question is if I put that adjusted control in. See, this is where it gets a little away from the Halo 2 Anniversary Master Chief, I think. Might not look good. Just saying. Oh, shinier than a baby's bottom. Good lord. That is too much. That does look terrible. Oh, it looks terrible. Who am I kidding? Not too bad. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Getting somewhere? I could look up photos of this. Huh. Okay, so right off the bat, it's just more flat. It's got a more matte finish. Something's not right, as I should say. Could try this. See if that works. Huh. I really just don't know. Let's see. Shoo! Whew. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I think this is the way. Let me just put this on another. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't know about that. I feel like this is it. We must explore to other areas here. I probably should get some more SMGs. Huh. I think really the worst part of this is the normal geometry. I think it looks terrible. But I think this looks good. I'm convinced because the scratches look reflective. You know, they got your emissive details here. I just, other than the normal detail, I think it looks pretty spot on. Let's load another map. So let's go to, I want to go to interior maps, so we'll go to base. So we'll let this load. In the meantime, let me go get my glasses on because I can't see shit anymore. so much better. Oh, installation 1. That's funny. Huh. Oh. It's just too dull. Like, it should be shiny, but it shouldn't be, like, super reflective, you know what I mean? Or not. Maybe it's right. It doesn't look... I mean... Huh. Didn't I do this one time? Huh. Could try this. Alright, let's re-import. Alright. I think I know what's wrong. So we need to achieve something like this. So, that brings me to question number 1. Which is, how do we get that? Okay. I could do the really cheap way of doing it, which is taking the roughness and putting it in as a specular. Can't speak English right now. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. And honestly, doesn't look too bad. Yeah. Now we're cooking. I think that does it. There we go. I think we're on a roll. Alright, so thank you, source filmmaker person, because you have cracked the case on this one. I wonder if we should just do this though as save as. How's the BR look? I haven't done the battle rifle yet. Yeah, it's pretty shiny though. Back to here, re-import the colored spec. Doesn't really change anything. I don't want to see what the illumination. It's just not doing it for me. Oh God, that looks terrible. Go up here real quick. See what it looks like in this light. Ah, get out. Let's do. I feel like we got it. Am I planning on importing all the assets? I'm really just trying to establish like a good conversion method, you know? I'm not trying to like port everything, but I really just want to nail down something that's like, okay, this is what this should look like. This is what this needs to be. Stuff like that, you know? Oh my God, that'd be so bright. Alright, well. Now my only question is this this little decal. How does this work? So I need to figure that out. Is that supposed to go right? You know what though? I will take a look at this. Over here. Alright, so that's what that looks like. Hold on. Hold on. Hold your horses. I'm gonna replace this. Oh, oui, oui. Is this the answer? Oh, I think we got the normals. I think so. Look at that. Okay. I think this is it. Dude, kick ass. I don't know if it was this shiny in the first place. Who cares? Who cares? Looks shiny there. Oh, here we go. Nice rack pick. Yeah. Hold on, let's see here. If I change it from simple to, let's say, self-blue. I like that. Ooh, you know what? Self-illume times diffuse, that looks much better. But let's just increase, let's just crank that. I think. Alright, so instead of that, we'll just do 5. Cool. Simple. 20. Oh, a little bloom action. All right. Oh. I kind of like that. Ooh, let's do that to what? -3. All right. I'm calling it. No, Sean, I am just doing tests so I can prove I can make colored specular PBR a thing. But it looks pretty darn good, if I'm gonna say so myself. Alright, so last thing is we need to get this, there's this decal on here. Alright, so let's go look at this. Show bitmaps real quick. Show alpha. So alpha channel stores transparency. Re-import. I send this to Alpha Blend, it's not gonna look right though. Nope. Oh my god. What the hell? Where are you at? That's weird. Well, it's not on this one. Cool. Nice. So is the Halo 2 Anniversary MPAR literally the Halo 4 asset, or is that PBR? I have no idea. Probably a mix of some stuff. But actually, this is PBR. I want to change something though real quick. Give me a second. Give me a second. Yeah. There we go. Oh. All right. Well, I'll load this up on one more map. And let's... Oh, real quick, though. Do you guys want to see cutscene here? Oh, no. Why did I reload base? No. Oh. How come it's still a Halo 3 model in first person? Well, it's not actually. It's the Halo 2 Anniversary model, I promise. I can't believe I reloaded this stupid map. Alright, let's take a look. So now, let me actually start the mission. I'm glad you believe me.
Sorry for the tight squeeze. Tell the commander her ace is in the hole.
Check it out. No way. A Spartan? For real? You
it not be?
Oh man, he's here. We're gonna be
Where did you find him?
Napping, out back.
I'll bet. It's good to see you, Chief.
Likewise, man.
Let's get you up to speed. The Prophet of Truth's ships breached the lunar perimeter, smashed what was left of it. Terrestrial casualties from the subsequent bombardment were extreme. Truth could have landed anywhere, but he committed all his forces here, East Africa, the ruins of New Mombasa. Then we started digging.
What about Halo?
We stopped it, but only temporarily. Now the Prophet of Truth is looking for something called the Ark, where he'll be able to fire all the Halo rings. If he succeeds, humanity, the Covenant, every sentient being in the galaxy.
The rings will kill us all.
Ma'am, I have Lord Hood.
Patch him through.
Good news, Commander Keyes?
Good as it gets, sir.
So I see. What's your status, son?
Green, sir.
Glad to hear it. Commander's come up with a good plan, but without you, I wasn't sure we could pull it off.
Truth's ships are clustered above the excavation site, and his infantry has deployed anti-aircraft batteries around the perimeter. But if we neutralize one of the batteries, punch a hole in Truth's defenses...
I'll initiate a low-level strike. Hit him right where it hurts. I only have a handful of ships, Master Chief. It's a big risk, but I'm confident.
Hell, not again.
Emergency generators, now!
Shielding failed. They're down and charging.
As soon as they're up, re-establish contact with Lord Hood. Let him know...
All of you vermin, cowering in the dirt, thinking, what, I wonder, that you might escape the coming fire? No. Your world will burn until its surface is but glass, and not even your demon will live to creep, blackened.
The hardest part about this, though, with Chief especially, is the cutscene lighting versus in-game lighting. In-game lighting, he'll look totally fine and perfect, but in cutscene, he looked like super reflective, super shiny. It was disgusting. So there's a lot of back and forth trying to make sure there was some parity between the two.
Bastard just loves to run his mouth.
Does he use your
But
immense
I
ability?
think I've landed on a pretty good place with him, so I'm probably gonna stick with it.
Give the order, we're closing shop.
Ma'am?
We're about to get hit.
We're about to get hit.
The wounded.
Woo!
We're getting all of them out.
I have to carry him myself. Ma'am, squad leaders are requesting a rally point. Where should they go?
Where should they go?
To war.
Great line. 10 out of 10. God, he looks so good in this room, though.
Motion trackers.
Freaking love it.
They're down or we're not receiving. Can't tell.
Any of our birds squawking?
No, man. Wait, Overwatch has contacts.
Hey, look at this man. Look at this dude. So
Any birds
good.
less than 5 minutes out? Bring them in. Tell everything else to scatter.
Aye, aye.
We knew they'd find us.
Actually, if you guys, you know what? I'm down to load the Cortana cutscene. I set up the real-time visor, so that should be alright. I hope this plays. Oh wait, hold on. Why would I do this in this? Ah, just use tag test. I'll still just use tag test. I love loading things. I really love loading things. They take forever. What's up, Vedam? Thanks for joining. Ah. Alright. So this is not going to work. I don't think. For some reason I can't run game start anymore. I don't know what happened, but the command just physically will not work. And my game speed hotkeys just don't work anymore, so we're just gonna have to... Might blow up my computer here, but let's just find out. So we're just gonna run the game. We're gonna do tag test. I wonder if this fake... I do this on stream. Oh, yeah. Oh, I guess that worked. Oh, sweet baby Jesus, please load. So how's everyone doing tonight? You know, have a good week. Summer's coming up. Anybody going to the beach? Having a good time? Surfing? Anybody surf? I'm gonna get some waves here soon. Going on vacation. So hopefully get to do some fun stuff on the water. Whew. I am tired. Whew. Alright, little mission. Winter is here in Australia. Oh no. Well, that's fun. On summer break. Nice. Wow, early? Well, it's June 1st, so... I want to take a crack at the Dead or Alive 4 model. I don't know if it's rigged, like to Halo 3, right? That would be great. Thank you, P Stain, for subscribing to my channel. He looks so good, man. Freaking love this armor.
Fall back to the dawn.
Or at least the shading, the texture and everything.
Arbiter will do the same with the elites.
Hey, that works kind of flawlessly.
Somewhere.
Oh wow, that does look pretty good. Oh my god. I can take a crack at it eventually. Can't really promise anything because I'm really stupid about projects and taking on more than I can chew.
Child of my enemy, why have you come? I offer no forgiveness. A father's sins pass to his son.
Because you can't make mods with HD graphics.
Of course you came for her. We exist together. yet, perhaps a part of her remains.
I love green screens so much.
Can I speak with you, please? What's your name? I'm just my mother's shadow. Don't look at me,
God, so many great memories.
Time has taught me patience. Trust in you, Freedom. I will know all that I possess.
I'm sorry for anybody who's having a seizure watching this, because this is terrible. Hello. Mamma mia, he do be looking fire. Thanks for Peace Stain. Follow me on Twitch. Please go, Red Cortana.
I have seen your future and I have learned.
Submit! End her torment and my own!
Holy cannoli. The things I do to watch this cutscene.
She hides, or I shall feast upon your bones!
I mean, come on, look at that. I mean, that looks phenomenal. And I might be biased, but alright, let's see what this looks like.
So much of me is wrong. Out of place. It might be too late.
You know me. When I make a promise,
You keep it. I do know how to pick 'em.
lucky me. Do you still have it?
The activation index from the first Halo ring. A little souvenir I held on to, just in case. Got an escape plan?
Thought I'd try shooting my way out. Mix things up a little.
Oh, it looks so good.
Just keep your head down. There's two of us in here now, remember? Chief, get me out of this place. I don't want to stay.
Mamma mia. Although I don't think it's actually using the real-time like visor reflection because I don't think the material's set up. I could be wrong though, but I feel like I'm right. But that's okay. That's cool. Alright, let's see. Let's get the SMG out real quick. After all that hard work tonight, we gotta drop that bad boy. is quite reflective in this room, I will say. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to set up the real-time visor, like, to actually look right. I do have the marker in the right place, but,
At last I see. The secret is revealed.
You need to buy some time. This reactor, start a chain reaction. Destroy High Charity.
hello. Why can't I pick up the, Weird, okay. Oh yeah, also this assault rifle is using a PBR shader as well. It's using the menu MCC menu textures. That's pretty cool. But I'm gonna load the last mission. I don't know if you can export sounds. I'm convinced you can't. Alright. Let's see how everything looks.
We are aboard. Humans and elites. Will you not come with us, brother? No. This is our fight. And I will see it finished.
Johnson, do you have the frigate?
Yes, ma'am. I'll land her as close to the control room as I can.
Safe is better than close, Sergeant Major.
Roger that. Ma'am, it's good to have you back.
Halo. It's so new, unfinished. I'm
not exactly sure what will happen when we fire it.
We'll head for the portal. And we'll all go home.
The sound is off. Just realized. Yes, this is PBR. Assault rifle. I think it looks pretty good. Let's get that SMG in here, though, huh? Let's see our handy hardware.
Head through the cliffs.
That looks pretty good. No! Come back! Oh, you know what?
Where are you going?
Yeah.
Wait, what's that?
That's fun. Oh boy. How do I do this? Oh. Oh, I got some Z fighting going on there. What's that about? Anyways. Sorry about that, everybody. Just had to take care of that. Let's go and see what this cutscene looks like, shall we? Oh, got some blending of music. That's great.
I'm getting you out of here.
No, you're not. Don't ever let go. Send me out with a bang.
Chief, I'm so sorry.
It just looks really good in this cutscene. Squad. Yeah, honestly, this game just needs better human faces, and you could really pass it off. Everything else is fantastic. Welcome to my machinima. Today I will show you how to do some Halo modding. Today I will want you to download Blender and model a car and put it into Halo. Bye. SMG looks very good. I will pat myself on the back. You can import anything you want as long as you optimize it and make smart decisions while doing it. Sound like Kermit the Frog. Y'all didn't see that once. There was one stream. Oh no, I was with friends who did that. But I did a Kermit the Frog like kill feed in Halo Infinite, where it was just like, haha, Miss Piggy, I got a double kill. There's a triple, haha. Master Chief's Kermit the Frog. Hey everybody, I really don't know where I'm going. I'm following Arbiter. He said I've got some vehicle I gotta go find. Okay. A 1994 Toyota Celica? Shoot, if I'm gonna do that, I'm just gonna put an RX-7. Do an FD.
See that doorway further on? Get to it.
What if I don't want to, Cortana? The power of the SMG.
Resignation is smile. Like water I am.
Alright, I do kind of want to see the final cutscene, so we'll probably do that. Ooh, hold on, I want to see those explosions. But we'll do that final cutscene, and we will end the stream. Talk about shiny.
Come on, Spartan. Go, go, go!
Who needs this? I'm freaking Master Chief. speed up the game a little. $1997 RX-7. Oh, 1997. I mean, come on. No question about that.
30%.
Killa, I use this debug menu so much, it saves my ass and time.
50%, Chief.
50%, Chief. Actually, that's real quick. Ah, see, I was wondering when someone would bring up metahuman.
50%.
I mean, yeah, you could if you made it. Yeah, you can do that. I would just replace the face model. Maybe you definitely should touch up like the armor and like their character models themselves. But really, if you just kind of like blend the faces with the existing Geo, at least like match it a little, I think you can get things pretty easy. Firing sequence initiated. Alright. Smoke in a drop.
Got it, Chief. Jump for it. Right into the hangar.
Watch, this is stupid. It just works. So good.
Hang on. Chief.
Huh. Amazing game. I will forever love Halo 3. But these shaders on this Chief, though, mint.
We'll make it.
That looks fantastic. Alright, fine, we'll watch the final cutscene. I know you all really wanted me to. I hope this loads so I can just skip everything. Oh great, it crashed. Well, I think that'll do it, ladies and gentlemen. Oops, sorry about that. But, yeah. That's kind of it for tonight. So we did the Halo 2 Anniversary SMG. I probably will do some tweaks to it, maybe. At the moment, though, I kind of like how it looks. Maybe dull it a little in the shader. We'll see. Other than that, everything else is pretty good. What's the song I'm playing right now? I actually can't hear it, so Could be Installation 01 soundtrack music. It could be Jafet Meza music in general. It could be, oh, it's probably the Bean Machine album, which is just some custom music that Jafet composed for my channel, so I can have music in the background without worrying about copyright. But yeah, will I ever do a tutorial on porting assets between Halos? So the only thing about that is it's very case sensitive. I feel like not doing tutorials but doing these kind of live streams kind of shows you the process, like what really happens behind the scenes, because as you can see, it's like trial and error, trial and error, trial and error, and I don't get it right the first time, but that's how it happens. So I maybe I don't know, I could do something like that in the future, but I'm really behind on tutorials in general. Like, I know everyone's asking for texture tutorials and shader tutorials, but I'm really busy. I haven't been able to make videos or do anything. I just want to come home and just make mods for Halo, and that's just pretty much it. Other than that, though, again, my tags are out there. I do release stuff, so this Halo 2 Anniversary Master Chief, this SMG, this should eventually come out in some form, one or another. I don't think I've done a weapon tag. No, I have done weapon tags before. That was my first thing I did, actually, was the CMT ones. Or the evolved CMT ones. Just trying to think if there's anything else. If there's any other questions for me, just let me know. Yeah, a condensed video would be good, but it's just kind of a lot of work. I want to put, when I do tutorials, I try to write a script and I try to like make it very nicely edited, and that takes time. So, and my time, just want to make cool stuff and release it to the community and have people enjoy the tags. So, yeah. Vehicles, I haven't really done much with vehicles, I'm completely honest with you. It's just how the rigs work and how the damage systems works on vehicles is just something that I've kind of stayed away from. I tried doing the SPV3 Warthog, or technically the IL-1 Warthog, long ago. Well, no, technically SPV3, but really I was doing the IL-1 retexture version, but could not get it to compile. There's a bunch of issues, but I feel like if I went back and did it again, I probably could do it. But yeah, no, vehicles, we'll have to see. I would love to port the Halo 4 Warthog just to mess with people. Yes, eventually I will do an importing textures and setting up shaders video, but I really did do that in this live stream. I went through the process of bringing in custom textures, putting them in a folder, using Soyos to import them, and then what I do for shaders. And that's it. But yeah, alright. Thank you everybody for tuning in. If you have any questions, just DM me on Discord, or if you're in Halo mods, just let me know. Put a comment, leave it down below, and you all have a good night and enjoy the rest of your week. This has been the Beancast.